Mike, you're going to answer the first question in first position. So here it is. How much confidence should Kootenai County residents have in with their vote being counted? Please explain.
Voter integrity is a big issue right now. Nationally, there's a lot of dispute about whether or not the 2020 presidential election was an honest election. This particular region has pretty strong feelings about that. And I believe that perception is just as important as reality. And I think that that's something that my goal, if I become the clerk in January next year, that working on the perception by demonstrating that I have done a number of examinations and perhaps even some changes, if they're appropriate, to make sure that the voters feel like their vote is being counted. I think we have an honest system here. There are several critics of it that are kind of important to understand. Lieutenant Colonel Priscilla Giddings has said that we are 38 out of 50 in the election integrity. I don't know why she feels that way. Dr. David Clements came into town and he believes that we've had a problem, and he put it that Idaho, like everywhere in the country, was victimized by machine-driven election fraud. I don't know why he feels that way. We have ES&S here. They've been with the county a long time. I know they're sponsors of the Recorder and Clerks Association down in Boise. And I believe that their relationship is appropriate in that respect. But it's important that that we look at some specific procedures that are being followed in the clerk's office right now to make sure that they add to integrity. And I think Jennifer at another forum mentioned that some of the pre-voting and the absentee ballot process maybe could use a little bit of examination. I believe we should look at felon voting. A lot of people don't know that felons can vote in this state once they are off probation, and I want to make sure we have an interface for that. And the residency requirement for 30 days of residency before you can vote. These are things that I think would let the public know that we care and that we're looking at the security of our election process.
All right. Jennifer, same question.
Well, elections are constantly evolving, and we've grown in population in Kootenai County. I would say 27%. We're now at 104,000 registered voters. And it's one of our bases in our office is the highest security of keeping that as a priority in the clerk's office. In 2020, I spearheaded the effort to have the elections building equipped with live stream cameras. Now people can view where we open the absentee ballots, where we tabulate, and where we store. We also, I think, do a lot of things right in Idaho. In Idaho, you have to request absentee once a year. It's not automatic. You do have to register to vote on election day, but you do have to provide an ID if you're registering for the first time and proof of residency that you've resided in this county for the last 30 days. There's some areas we could tighten up, but I think it's going to be the legislators and the people getting together and having a conversation. But I think we do a lot of things right here. We recently had ES&S come into town, and we had them speak, and they agreed to do basically a process review or an audit on the equipment if the Secretary of State agreed. And I think that's important because we've had a lot of questions regarding the machines. And I think that's going to be crucial in building more confidence in our system. We also recently had a bill passed, and it was the help of the Secretary of State to now audit hand count after the fact on these even year elections. So the top 3 counties, Ada, Kootenai, and Canyon, will get picked 2 out of the 3, and likely Kootenai County will be picked 50% of the time, Ada 100% of the time. And what they'll do is they'll come in and actually pick a few precincts and hand count those, at least 2,100 ballots. So that's bringing, I think, more confidence to the voters here. The biggest thing, it also starts with having people willing to be poll workers and seeing the process. We have poll watchers, we have people come and watch on election night, and it's been a great process because they can go back to the community and say, hey, this is what they're doing, and they're doing a good job on it. And recently in December, we had a recount for a school trustee race, and we hand counted 213 ballots. That took about an hour to do. And it came out perfectly. So we're building confidence in our team as we grow. And I'm really proud of our staff. And I just wish when everyone goes to early vote that they just give kudos to that team there.
Very important job.